This has been a sequel in the works for a long time, and we finally got our first trailer for it, and hopefully it's good. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, the Review, back again with another video. So, CinemaCon revealed another trailer, this time for the Disney panel, and weirdly, not all of the stuff has been revealed by Disney except this one. And for what I can say, yeah, we're getting our third Tron movie, and the fact that it's like, okay, there's a lot riding on it. I wouldn't say a couple things, like it's another sequel, and the fact that it's like, okay, some returning characters aren't coming back for this except Sam. And I feel like, okay, with this movie, I'd say, okay, you have Jared Leto as our new villain, I guess, since the movie's named after him and he's called Ares. We have Evan Peters, Gillian Anderson, Jeff Bridges. We already know he's coming back for it. But I have a feeling like, okay, the thing about this movie is that it's going to be doing the thing where they're going from the Tron world into the real world, and all those worlds are going to collide into one. And I have a feeling like, okay, that's I feel like every other franchise or movie idea is like, oh, we find a portal and go from the cool world into the real world, but now we're going to see it in a whole new light since everything was coming into the Tron video game in the movies. Now instead of, oh, us going into the game, the game is coming to us. I don't know how that's going to work out years later since I feel like, okay, we have a whole new cast. Some of the characters we already know aren't coming back for it, except a few. But let's see how this looks because I feel like, okay, the characters going from the world into the real world, that's something in itself. And I feel like it's been years since the last one. And if I'm going to be honest, it's been years since I've actually seen Tron Legacy and Tron. I already know that we already had a company, Disney XD, Tron Uprising. But after that, I just died out and the hype for Tron wasn't going on until they said, oh, we're going to make another one. Then they stopped and then they said, oh, we're really going to do it. And it's not going to happen. I might refresh myself with some of these movies again because I feel like this is something Disney has locked in the vault. Like it's always like a thing where, okay, we love this one property, but then again, they won't touch it for a couple years later, unless it's Pirates of the Caribbean, which that's one I feel like they could bring back, but depending on the way they left things off and some actual real life things, hopefully they could try to bring that franchise back too, because I feel like there is still hope in it. But for the main movie at hand, let's take a look at how the video game world will be entering our real world. So let's get to the trailer.
Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
Life cycles.
I'm looking for something.
Hmm.
Something I do not understand.
Visually, it still looks on par. Hmm. Music's kind of hitting too, since that's a big thing too.
Ready? Because there's no going back.
All right, short and simple, not too bad. From what I see, it's not too bad of a teaser, and I like the fact that it's not like showing off exactly what the movie's about because I feel like I don't think there is a synopsis, only some details like this new character is being reborn into the world, and now for that some reason, actually, it is combining a bit of both the video game and the real world into one, where the worlds are going to be colliding. Is not going to be inside that little arcade machine, and a couple characters are going to be freed for the most part. I don't know what they're going for, and possibly I feel like this movie has to do something with legacy, if I can remember recall that the game is just gone and then Sam and Cora just left the game and his dad stay inside. I don't even know if that's supposed to factor into this because I feel like, okay, this is not continuing legacy or in any way, because I feel like it is a sequel. Technically, it is. But some of the characters, elements that were in that movie aren't going to be passed on to here. It's going to be a whole new story, and I feel like it would have been cool to see those characters come back. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of this thing where, at the time when they were going to make a sequel to that, it would have been the right time to actually include them. But without any, I don't think they're gonna be in here. It maybe a mention, but hopefully they could actually do us with a good story and the fact that yeah, we're leaving the cool video game world and going into the real world. That's the one thing where I'm like, yeah, we already had two movies set in the Tron world, but one movie we can actually accept the fact that they're actually using Tron elements and some of the key video game looking stuff because you saw the way they moved on the life cycles, the way they interact with actual environments. I feel like that's going to be interesting to see, but not only that, but I kind of want to see what the weapons are going to be dealing with because I already know that some of the stuff we've seen in the game world can actually be translated to the real world, but with actual stakes and actual, I wouldn't say intensity, because you're dealing with people who haven't dealt with this type of experience and you're seeing, oh, the stuff we've seen in the video game world and the way the elements played out there now transferred onto the real world. That could be that could be exactly on par with what they tried to do with Pixels, if you remember that movie. It would make it for some cool action scenes, and also the fact that even though Daft Punk is not coming back to do the soundtrack, Nine Inch Nails, where I'm like, it's fine enough. I like the little beats in the trailer, but hopefully enough they could actually give us a cool, stellar soundtrack because Daft Punk, you gotta admit, even with the trailers for Tron Legacy with the time when that came out, those songs, the beats, not even only that, but also the intensity of the movie, I kind of like the beats in that movie, but I hope they could actually try to transfer that onto here. Alright, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.